Oh, I know that feeling. Yeah, because he told me as well, he was like, oh, do you know anything, you got rid of Long? So I went, what do you mean I got rid of Long? He went, Long's gone. I went, why is Long gone? And then that's when earlier we were messing about in our system. I said, I ain't got rid of him. He went, well, your mate's gone. I went, why is he fucking gone? I said, who's took him? He went, oh, he's been sacked. I went, who sacked him? And he went, Paul. So I went over and I said to Paul, I went, why have you sacked my mate for? And then Paul went all quiet. He went all quiet and went all fucking weird, and I thought, mate, you better go away. Yeah. And then that's when I said to Tim, I went, yeah, I said, why is Long gone? And he wouldn't tell me, so I went to Mark and I asked Mark, and Mark went, oh, because DP don't want him no more. And that's when I went over and called him a prick. And then all I got out of Anthony was, well, you shouldn't have done that, so what? I got told off of Anthony that I shouldn't have gone over and told Paul. I went, I don't see you trying to do all. I said, what has, I know he won't, because I turned around and I said to him, I said, what has Long done to you? And he went, no. He went, no, why? I went, so why all of a sudden have you gone fucking weird on him? And he went, I don't know. And I thought, mate, you're a weirdo, you, mate. Because I told, I said to Tim, I said, what do you think of it? He went, I don't agree with it. He said, but there's naught we can do. I went, no, there isn't, is there? I said, Paul Long's out without a fucking job again. I said, because two idiots can't even keep their mouth shut. And Tim went, who's that idiot? I went, them two idiots there. I said, come on. I said, how many people do you know that actually turn around and say to someone, oh, they don't want you, knowing full well that you've got plenty of cars that need doing, and then turning around and saying there's no stock cars when there's a boatload of stock cars. And even Tim turned around and he, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, of course he has. Yeah. You don't have to tell me, Arky. Sharky Donald. Yeah, I won't fucking trust a DB either. Yeah, every fucker knows about him, mate, and you still don't care. You know what I mean? Yeah. Turned round to Beth and he said to Beth, right, even though Beth was young there, he turned round to Beth and said, you look like a woman and you look out. Exactly. What in your right mind would you say that to a fucking 20-year-old girl? You wouldn't have been. If you could believe like a woman, then basically, you know, like when it's on the phone. Exactly, bro. My sense of philosophy, well, that's philosophy. And he went, I don't care. He said, I don't care. He said, as long as you can believe like a woman, then you can believe. Or like, nah. You're disgusting. And then he pulled Beth into office and he asked Beth herself and he went, is that what happened? And she went, yeah, it is. She went, but I'm not being funny, Andy. So Haley went, what's that? She went, I feel like I just want to leave. Yeah. I went, nah, Beth. I said, don't leave, love. I said, don't leave. I said, you're giving him ammunition to leave. You can get it. said to her, I said, so I turned around and I said to Beth, I went, alright then, I said, if that's how you feel, I said, what would you say when he comes and says it again? So she said, I don't know. She said, I don't know what I'd do. I went back, I said, come on, Mum. I said, honestly. I said, he'll be getting arrested now. I said, I'll be ringing fucking police on him. See, that's something else you can fucking get him on. You know what I mean? Nah, but still. I get him on fucking everything, me. I would, bro. I fucking would. I'd be like, you wanna do that to... Yeah. Yeah, it's only using him because you can't get no else. Do you take me? He's a minger, bro. Yeah. Is that wrong? Ain't it? Looking at him like, yeah, you're gone, mate. Only guy I know that gets fantasized over fucking young girls, mate.